Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to WCS Paddle Sports YouTube channel. Seth here. Today I'm going to share some really exciting news with you, which is the Hobie Passport. It's a brand new kayak from Hobie that's just coming out, new for 2019. Been looking forward to seeing this for a while, and so now we're going to share some details with you about this new kayak. Alright, first things first, how big is it? 10 feet 6 inches long, 34 inches wide. What does that mean? Okay, 10'6" is a great size for an entry-level kayak. Most people's first kayak, whether it be kayak fishing, just a recreational boat to cruise in along, usually somewhere in that 9 to 11 foot range. And previously from Hobie, all you had in that range was the Revolution 11 and the Hobie Sport. And while those boats are great, they're not particularly price point models, right? So now you've got the Compass, which is $1949, but pretty big kayak, you know, 12 feet long, and that can be a little bit much for some people. So now we've got a boat that's in that shorter range. 34 inches wide is a nice stable width for a kayak in that length. So it's going to be a really decent, stable boat that's going to be pretty nimble out there on the water and still give you some room to have some gear out there with you. Bring a cooler, bring a crate, you know, maybe even have your dog in the back if you've got a small dog. So that platform is going to give you a 325-pound weight capacity. That is, you know, generally a good amount of capacity for a boat that small. So most people are going to be able to get in there, have some extra capacity for gear, or even, like I mentioned, bring your dog with you. Now, for one of the biggest questions that always gets asked with Hobies, how much does it weigh? 65 pounds, which is incredible. It's super lightweight, super portable. You know, if you're putting it in the back of your truck, toss it in there. If you're car topping it, easy, super light, easy to get on top of your car, easy to roll up and down the beach, up and down the boat ramp. So having a boat that's only 65 pounds is awesome. All right, so the drive. The drive on this boat is called the Hobie Mirage Drive Classic. What does that mean? You've never heard that used before. You've heard of the GT, the V1, the V2, Mirage Drive 180, the Arc Drive. What's the Classic? Only other time you've heard Hobie use the term Classic, referring to the OG, the original Hobie Mirage driven kayak that came out back in the late 90s. The first one was just called the Hobie Mirage, now referred to as Hobie Mirage Classic. So the drive you're gonna have in this, obviously the parts are gonna be newer. They're going to be, you know, a little more updated, but the basic idea is a very similar drive to that original Hobie Mirage drive. Still great performance, still the innovator that started the whole pedal-driven kayak industry, and, you know, just now available at a lower price point than anything else that's on the market. It's going to come with a nice aluminum frame seat. This isn't the Vantage seat that you've got on the Pro Angler. It's not the Vantage CT or CTW like you have on the other Mirage kayaks. It's not the seat off the Compass. It's a whole new seat designed just for the Passport. Nice and comfortable, lightweight, still be used as a beach chair. A few other things, it's got the accessory mount / mast step, whichever you want to call it, which will allow you to mount Hobie sail kit. It's got some built-in storage hatches. It's got some tracks for mounting gear on, so mounting fish finders, rod holders, cup holders, etc. Anything that you want to mount on the boat goes in those tracks. Speaking of rod holders, it's got 2 of those built in as well. And of course, it's got a nice easy rudder steering system. And it's only $12.99. That's $1,299 US, which is $650 less than the Compass, which was their previous price point boat. We're gonna have them showing up here at West Coast Sailing / WCS Paddle Sports in the next few days. So if you've got questions about them, if you want to order one, if you want to know how cool they are and how easy they really are to lift up, shoot us an email at kayaks@westcoastsailing.net. Leave us a comment below and ask us questions. Happy to get those answers to you. We're super excited about this boat. So if you're excited about it, let us know. Let's talk about it. And yeah, let's get these things out on the water. Thanks again for tuning in to WCS Paddle Sports YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the video, please leave us a like and subscribe. Once again, if you got any questions, leave us a comment below, and we'll see you on the water.